So I'm going to make my rub, and I'm going to start with 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. And then I'm going to add a teaspoon each of salt, black pepper, and paprika. Get my paprika going here. Okay. And I'm going to use some roasted garlic from Penzeys. All right. I'm going to mix my rub up so everything's nice and incorporated in it. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cover each side of my pork chops with the rub. Pat it in. All right, let me clean my hands off here. All right, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my Instant Pot out, and I'm going to get my Instant Pot out and get that heated up. I'm gonna melt a tablespoon of butter in the Instant Pot so that I can saute my pork chops. So I will be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and I got my Instant Pot out, and I have it on the saute function. And I am going to melt my butter in the bottom, and once that is hot, I'm going to put the pork chops and saute each side. I'm going to leave each side for about 2 minutes just to get it nice and brown. And then we will go to the next step. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead now. Oop, it is definitely hot. Let's put my pork chops in there. And I'm just going to let each side brown. That nice crust we got going on there. So we have our pork chops done. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to cancel my Instant Pot, and I'm going to pour a cup of chicken broth in there and use that to deglaze and get all those delicious bits up. We want all those up. That has a lot of flavor in it, all those bits do. So as this broth heats up, we will be able to scrape the bits off the bottom and into our sauce. Now, some of the sugar did get charred, but that's okay. I expected that. Okay, so once we have the bits scraped up, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add a little bit more broth, just because I want to make sure that I have enough liquid in there. All right, and I am going to add a half a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. And you always want to make sure before you use your Worcestershire sauce that you shake it really good, because some of it settles in the bottom of the container. And I'm going to add a teaspoon of liquid smoke. And this is mesquite liquid smoke. Okay, so how about that done? I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to put my pork chops back into my liquid. And we are going to finish cooking them all the way through. I'm also going to go ahead and just get all of this sugar that is stuck to the plate in there as well. Let that dissolve in the liquid. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to set my Instant Pot for, I'm going to set it for manual, and I'm going to make sure it's on sealing, and I'm going to set it for 7 minutes. Okay. Then once that's done, I'm going to let it release naturally for 12 minutes once my 7 minutes is done. So once we're ready to take those out, I will be back, and we're going to also make some rice to go with our pork chops. We are taking our pork chops out. This is what they look like. We've let it naturally release for 12 minutes. I don't believe there's anything on the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and get something to hold that because that's hot. And now I'm going to make some rice. I think I'm going to put a little of this juice in this container with the pork chops, just to keep them kind of moist. Okay, I went ahead and I just rinsed out my Instant Pot. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make rice in there. I'm going to use the leftover of my homemade chicken broth that I used for the pork chops. So that's 2 cups of chicken broth and 1 cup of rice, and I'm using sushi rice. And I think I'm going to go ahead and add also a cup of water, just to make sure I have enough liquid. Go ahead and kind of rinse all the... Okay. And I'm going to put my lid back on my Instant Pot. And I'm going to set it to rice. I'm using sushi rice, and it's going to cook for 12 minutes. Alright. So, we have cooked our rice in the Instant Pot. I like sticky rice, so that is why it looks as it does. So let me go ahead and plate this up and show you guys what we made. So our pork chops, we've let them rest. We're gonna go ahead and we're just going to slice them. So let me get some rice on my plate. Then we'll put our pork chops on top of that. And I went ahead and roasted some asparagus. And there you go. So we have a beautiful dinner without a lot of work. We did it all in the Instant Pot. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I hope that you'll consider giving it a thumbs up in YouTube. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. And if you want to get notified every time I upload a new video, go ahead and hit the bell icon. And I'm going to go enjoy my dinner, and I will see you guys later. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.